Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 1 p.m., and that is Central Time as we get to ride home with you in the afternoon. You can find us on the radio at iacradio.media, where we are Fox News affiliates. You can also find us on television, Channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundance Television, syndicated on Apple, Roku, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast on thenewscasters.com. Continue sending those emails. We enjoy it. Donna at donnasedge.com. And again, thank you so much for watching. The show is about you. That's why we do all of this research. And that's why we have Deana with us, Deana Johnson, because she does a lot of research as well. Now, let's talk a little bit about skincare. Deana, take it off. What do you got to say about it?
Okay, well, here we are going into the fall of the year, and the weather changes, which affects our skin. So it's very important that we stay hydrated, just like we do in the warmer months, but also we want to be sure to keep our skin moisturized. And it's not just your face, it's important to moisturize your body as well. We have the Mary Kay Satin Hands, and it includes the scrub, the moisturizer, and the cream. And what I recommend people to do is not just use it on your hands. It says satin hands, but it's not just for your hands, it's for your entire body, from face all the way down to your toes. So definitely we want to do the things that we need to do to keep our skin from cracking, keep it from drying out, and do all of the other things. Of course, you want to always eat well. Your diet is very, very important to the health of your skin, just like the products that you use. And we always recommend Mary Kay products, of course, but definitely things like that. And don't forget your lip moisturizer. This time of year, we are in a process of doing our Mary Kay Cancer Project. And what we do is get people to sponsor. We take a large tube of the body cream and a tube of the lip moisturizer over to the cancer center. We put them in little packets now because of COVID. We have to package them a certain way, and they issue them out to the patients so that they can use it while they're going through chemo and radiation. And they know that these products help because we've been doing it now for 8 years. This is 8 years running. We're so excited and grateful to have the opportunity to be a blessing to people who really need this. So if these products help people who are going through chemo and radiation, then of course for those of us on a daily basis, it's really going to keep our skin in good health, especially in the fall and in the winter.
Absolutely. And I know the things, and of course, Mary Kay is a great product as well. But now I'm talking about buying from the buyer, which is you, which is Deana Johnson. And there are so many things you also do in the community. And, to promote, and you're not even promoting the product, you're promoting helping people, but the product is like awesome. So, but let me ask you a question, and this is about skincare because I have oily skin in the winter. I mean, in the summertime, makeup would almost slide off if I were not using your product that I put under my skin. I could almost at times, you're going to laugh at this. There were times I could almost feel the foundation coming off of my face in the summer because of the humidity and what have you. But the product that I bought from you is it mattifies. How does that work? How is it keeping the makeup on the skin?
Well, because the primer itself, the elements that is within that primer, it definitely is designed to keep your skin from creating and building so much oil throughout the day. So you're wearing that underneath your makeup, and of course the scrub that I gave you that you use when you cleanse, that has elements in it as well that keeps your skin from building up so much oil, because it goes deep to all 7 of those layers of skin that I talk about all the time. But it's important that people understand that there are more than just 1 or 2 layers of skin. There are 7 layers of skin. So it's important to cleanse properly, to rinse properly, to moisturize properly. And then for people like you who have, oily skin, then definitely using the right type of moisturizer and cleanser for your skin. We've got like 7 different type of cleansers and moisturizers So it's just so many options there, depending on your type of skin, your skin type. And so for you, definitely, you want to be sure that you continue to use that because it does not only, keep your skin
Mhm.
from building up so much oil, but that also keeps your skin from having breakouts. When you have too much oil on the top layer of your skin, then you're always subject to little, bumps or blemishes or whatever. So,
Mhm.
and I was looking at your skin the last time I was there last month. Uh, you just, I mean, not that, I mean, you already had pretty good healthy skin anyway, but I think this has been perfect for you. It has really
I
made
think
a
so
difference,
too.
and your skin just looks awesome, Donna. It looks awesome. So just continue to use it, and I'm going to continue to be your provider.
Well, and let me tell you this, not only did I get the product from you, but your guidance on how to use it means everything because I don't care what you buy these days, the instructions are not going to be as much as dealing with a professional, and that's what you are, is
Well,
a
I appreciate
professional.
that.
So you have the training that backs you up for the product. And I'll
Yeah.
just have to tell you, when I buy anything, I buy it from the person who helps me the most, and that's you. But I wanted to mention that since the last time you were on the show, look at all the questions we have.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
and a lot of those actually pertain to winterizing your skin. So another question that came in, which happens to be a Donna question too. This
Okay.
is okay. So in the summertime, I'm using a moisturizer for oily skin. Do I need to bump it up and go to something maybe that would not be for oily skin, or do I continue using the formulated oily skin in the wintertime?
In the wintertime, I think it's important that you continue to use what is conducive for your skin type.
Okay.
Because just because the seasons change, your skin type does not necessarily change. Now it may respond to the weather a little differently, and if it does, then naturally you can choose something different. But as long as your skin remains the same and it responds to the product and you're getting the results that you need, then I recommend to stay with that because it's called consistency, being consistent. And anytime you have consistency, then you have good results.
Mhm. Now, this is from Rita. And Rita wants to, by the way, that was Sarah who just sent that question. Okay, so
Okay,
Rita asked a question, and this was, do I need to wash my face as often in the winter as I do in the summer months?
Rita, absolutely.
I knew
Your
you were going
your
to say
your
that.
morning routine is important for your daily cleansing before you apply makeup, or if you are a lady who doesn't use makeup, but you just use the cleansing products, the moisturizers, the eye cream, and of course the firming gel. If you're maybe my age or older, you may want to use that. But definitely, Rita, you want to use that in the mornings and at night. It's important to cleanse your face, even if you don't use makeup, but it's important to have a nighttime routine where you cleanse your skin from everything that your skin has encountered throughout the day. You
Mhm.
definitely want to cleanse your skin and moisturize. Use the nighttime moisturizer. I recommend the one with retinol for nighttime, and it's unbelievable when you wake up the next morning how supple your skin feels. It's amazing. So if you're concerned about the winter drying you out, as long as you cleanse properly and use your moisturizers, you're not going to have any problems.
Here's another question. Actually, it came in from Terry, and I think it's a guy because it's Terry, not
Okay.
Teri.
Okay.
So, regardless, I think it probably applies to men and women. And so, they asked a question about your lips when your lips chap. Should you use something to exfoliate your lips in the winter times for that dead skin that gets on there?
Absolutely. And what we have is the satin. It's called satin lips, and it sounds a little feminine, Terry. So don't worry about it though, because guys use it all the time. I have 48 male customers,
Hmm.
and they use not only the facial cleansers and the shave
Hmm.
foam and all that, but they use the lip moisturizer. But we also have the lip scrub. And what the lip scrub does is that it peels off that roughness and dryness that has accumulated on your lips. And then, of course, you top that with the lip balm, which is the moisturizer. and it's not going to make you look like you've got on a lip gloss. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Guys use it all the time.
Is it kind of a matte finish?
Uh, Not necessarily a matte finish, but it just doesn't shine
It
so
doesn't shine.
much like a lip gloss. But it is a really good moisturizer. And I'll tell you, it's not just for men and ladies, but people buy it for their children. This is because all of these products are dermatology tested for extra sensitive skin. So people buy these lip scrub and lip moisturizer for their children, especially during the winter when they're having to go to school. They're out there in the cold weather. They're outside,
Mhm.
with their PE class and whatever. But just going in and out of the different weather, children, their skin is affected by weather just like adults. So the lip moisturizer and the lip scrub works for them as well. It's awesome.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
Mhm. Um, Samantha wants to know about using a I lost my place. A lot of questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Samantha wants to know about using a facial scrub or using a facial clay. How often per week should you use that? And does that vary with the winter time and the summertime?
I think that as far as the scrub is concerned, daily, again, you want to cleanse and moisturize on a daily basis. But at least twice a week, I recommend that you use the mask because it does go into those deeper
Mhm.
layers of your skin and pulls out those impurities, which causes skin blemishes, maybe even some eczema. As I'm a person who was 65
Mhm.
years old being diagnosed with eczema. I had never had any
Mhm.
type of skin issues of any kind. And
Mhm.
so when that happened, I thought, what in the world? But the mask is great for that because it goes deep into your skin and it pulls it out. It pulls it out.
Mhm.
And then, of course, your regular, cleansing and moisturizing on a daily basis, you're going to have healthy skin. You're going to have healthy skin. Yes,
Now, this is a Donna question here. Okay, so you've met my husband, Phil.
yes.
And so Phil's a little bit older than I am. So I coaxed him into skincare, into a skincare regimen. And he's going for it because he said, well, I don't want to look way older than you.
That's good.
But I saw him cleansing his face with it's kind of like a facial scrub that you guys have.
Hmm.
And I think he was going at it too hard. He was just like, okay. So how should you really use a facial scrub? I know you want to put a little bit of force, but how much force should you use?
Well, because the product itself is such a good product, you really don't have to, what I use, agitate or aggravate your skin very much with scrubbing. What happens is I recommend that you moisture, put a little water on your face first, and
Hmm.
then squeeze out just a little dab of your cleanser. It doesn't take much because once you start to massage that in, you'll see how it will spread very well, and it creates a very good coating. And then you just moisturize that in, just work it in. I mean, and then rinse it well. So you really don't have to, aggravate your skin very much because the product itself is going to do what it's designed to do. So you don't have to really do a lot of that. And men are, it's common. They're accustomed to grabbing the face cloth and just rubbing it, looking
Scrub.
at it like they've been work. But these products, even the facial cleanser, the daily moisturizer, the advanced moisturizing cream for men, the aftershave gel has an awesome moisturizer in it. Also, the advanced eye cream for the gentleman. It's an awesome line of. And then if a gentleman has a beard or a mustache or just a goatee or sideburns, definitely the beard wash and the beard oil are excellent for that because the ultimate uh, purpose for that is to make sure that the skin underneath the facial hair stays healthy. So
Mhm.
when he shaves it off, if he decides he wants to shave it off, his skin looks marvelous under there. And
Uh-huh.
then also, it makes the facial hair softer and shinier, so it's healthier.
Yeah.
So
It
the
doesn't
product,
look like, 'cause I've seen beards that just look dull.
And you can tell that it's
Uh-huh.
that they're not using the right product because maybe someone hasn't introduced the right product to them. So I'm hopeful that people will see and hear uh, this show and the other things that we talk about on a monthly basis, so
Mhm.
that they can get the information that they need. And of course, the email sending in to you asking the questions, I'm always pleased to answer it. If I don't know the answer, I'll research it out and come back with it as best I can.
Oh, I know you will. That's why you're my source.
Well,
And
thanks, Donna. I appreciate you.
well, and then there's and you kind of answered this question because Kayla had a
Okay.
question about her husband's beard and the
Okay.
maintenance on that. And
Mhm.
so should she just wanted to know should he use, I'm trying to paraphrase this because it's like a big long email.
Okay.
So her idea, or what she wanted me to ask you, should he use a shampoo on his beard?
No, all he needs is the Mary Kay men's beard wash. It comes in a. If I know we are going to talk about this, I'd have had one right here so I could show you. I have one right here in the box next to me there. But there's a bottle of men's beard wash. That's all he needs is the beard wash and the beard oil. That's all he needs. He doesn't need any shampoo. I don't recommend putting shampoo on a man's face because of what it does to the skin underneath. Because the healthier that the skin is underneath is going to have a big effect. It's a determining factor in how healthy and how well his beard or facial hair looks altogether. Be it whether it's a handlebar mustache or or goatee or whatever. Yes.
Well, you're noticing most of the questions are about skincare and that kind of thing. But this is also, and I promise I'm going to get to the rest of your questions. Christine has a question, and several more have questions. So I'm going back to the beard
Okay.
because of the healthiness and the way it looks. So, but would you treat your eyebrows the same way, like a woman would treat her eyebrows, the way a man treats his beard?
Absolutely, absolutely, and this is what's so important as far as women when we use our cleanser and our moisturizer. To
Mhm.
It's important to be sure to just put a little bit of that moisturizer over your eyebrows because it's facial hair no matter what. It's
Mhm.
same like your eyelashes. When you clean your face, your eyelashes they receive the same um, you know effects from and the benefits of the cleanser and the moisturizer as your skin does. So eyebrows, eyelashes, all of that. And as far as the men, definitely, I recommend only because again I have almost 50 men who use these products and they love it. They love it. I ship these products to a customer in Malawi, Africa. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so yes,
That
yes.
should tell you something. Oh, okay. Now let's go back to the eyebrows again because a lot of times, like we wear brow pencil and
Hmm.
then we wash our face, and sometimes we don't get all of the. I'm just asking, when you use a mask on your face, should you also do something about the brows? Because I would think dead skin gets trapped in your eyebrows just as much as anything else.
It does, but time your facial cleanser and your moisturizer takes care of that.
That'll do that.
You don't necessarily have to do that when you mask. So your daily cleanser and moisturizer should take care of that. Hmm.
And I know you're not a scientist or anything like that, but you're really up on skincare. But I would also think if you really clean the brows, that could stimulate growth because as you get older, the eyebrows start getting thinner.
Oh yeah, I hardly. I don't have. I probably have half the eyebrows that I used to have.
They too.
Not because I was doing anything drastic to them. It just comes. Some people that happens with age. But definitely you want to keep them healthy if you can. And when you start using these products, the younger you are, then the less chance of you losing your eyebrows because you have longer years of really really good skin care, and so that makes a difference. So I recommend that for young people to start using. Even we have
Mhm.
the Clear Seal line, which is especially designed for teenagers or young adult people who may have acne or
Mhm.
temporary outbreaks of that. That cleanser and moisturizer, and then there's a spray that you spray your face after you moisturize. It seals that, and it's wonderful. And I've got people who buy that for their teenagers. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. So
Mhm.
just so many options here. One of these days when we do this show, I'm going to have a couple of items here that we can just actually show people what the the bottles look like, and I can highlight some
Mhm.
specific things.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can do that next time.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask a question. I know you said you only wanted to do a 30-minute show today, but
No,
I think it's gonna turn into an hour if you're
that's
okay with
fine.
that.
That's fine. I'm good with it. I'm
Because
good.
you got too many good questions here, and then I know you want to talk about the other thing you do as well.
And we want to give
Okay,
people clarity. We want to make sure that we answer their questions. So I'm available. I'm
yeah,
available.
yeah. Let's
Go
go ahead and do that. So, and this also is a Donna question, and this is, and again, we're going to transitioning from the hot because here in Alabama, and I know people watch us from all over the country and all over the world as well, but we are in Alabama. We only have 2 seasons. It
Mhm.
goes from hot, humid to overnight. I mean, you may have 30-degree weather. That's just the way it is here. So, how do you transition your skin? Because I mean, and you've talked on this, you've talked on, but I want you to go just a little bit deeper into this. So,
Mhm.
because I haven't transitioned before, and I'm just going to tell you, when
Okay.
it goes from hot to cold, I start
Mhm.
getting a lot of redness on my skin. Is
Okay.
there heavier moisturizer that you should be using for the transition of the weather?
It is, and it's our time wise daytime moisturizer actually is the one that will address that. We do have a nighttime gel. It's called the oil free hydrating gel that you can use at night after you cleanse and moisturize. You can also put that gel on, and what it does, it just kind of minimizes that the sensitivity that your skin will have to the weather change. So definitely, we've got some a line of some things there that will address that also. Yes.
Men watch the show. So we have Steve who watched the show, and we wanted to question. He didn't remember which one of us said this, and
Okay.
this was when you drink coffee, it
Mhm.
hydrates your skin, or it dehydrates your skin. And so I think I was the one who said it because I know a lady who lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and this woman is way into her 70s, probably her 80s by now. Wonderful skin. She got all over me for drinking coffee. And she said, "Do you realize you've got to drink 3 cups of water to hydrate your skin again?" And
Yeah.
so he said he just found that just to be really strange. But I think that's true. I think because I've noticed since I'm drinking more water, you've got to take good care of your skin on the outside, but you also have to do the right thing on the inside. What you
Absolutely.
eat and all those things apply as well. So
Mhm.
Steve, Donna says, I think that works. Okay, because I'm just noticing it's just better. And of course, using your products is it tips it off. But I'm just saying, I noticed I still had oily skin, but it was a weird skin combination because
Mhm.
I was just drinking coffee all day long and very little water.
Okay. Okay.
Water's best.
Water is important to us, Donna, because the body is made up of such a large percentage of water, and we definitely have to keep our inner organs healthy, keep them strong, keep them functioning the way God designed for them to function. And water is a very important factor. Earlier on in life, I didn't have a problem drinking water, and somewhere along the way, maybe in my late 20s, early 30s, I just developed a distaste. I didn't
Mhm.
want water. I only wanted tea and Coke. And so I had a couple of years there where I struggled with that. But I make it a point to hydrate myself on a daily basis, be it whether I drink coffee, which sometimes I don't drink so much, but I like coffee, and especially that from Books a Million. I, I love the coffee. I
Yeah.
love that coffee there. Oh my goodness. But definitely you want to keep your water intake up to the level that they say 8 ounce glasses of water, not 16, not 8 16-ounce bottles now. but 8 ounces of water is a common glass of water. So 8 of those per day is not too much, And of course, if you work a job or you're engaged in activities where that requires you to need more, then naturally you want to bump that up. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But now your intake of water, and this is something a lot of people drink a lot of colas because they think they need the carbonation of the cola, but your body gets used to water.
It does. It does.
Because now I'm not, because it was kind of when I first started drinking more water and less coffee, now I still drink a lot of coffee. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to admit to you how much I drank, so you're going to be all over me about it. But I just won't tell you. But it's a lot. But my intake of water is even more as well. But I'm also noticing since I'm drinking more water, I'm not eating as much food. So that may have something to do with it as well. Let's cut into a commercial break. And when we come back, we've got a couple more questions, but then we also want to talk about accounting complete. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes. So y'all hang in there.
Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of the Cobb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.